Okay, so I am back and I'm better than ever. So, I've been using Bricks Builder uh, for a number of projects, and they released a filter, I think, not too long ago. I think it might have been 1.8.5, maybe 1.8.6. But the filter that they released that I'm excited about allows you to set a particular priority over what templates get loaded by Bricks. So in this example here, I have this template. It's a standard page template. We look at the configuration here in Bricks. Very simple layout. I've got a couple conditionals here. The key though is for the template settings. So if we go to conditions, look at post type, this template should render for every single page post type. Okay, not a big deal. Now, here I'm gonna deactivate this code because that's very central to what we're doing here. So, um, if I do this, this page looks fine. If I go over here to logos, I've got this kind of homepage looking thing, which is not what this page normally looks like. And there's a problem because I have set this particular page template for all pages. All pages are going to take that, they're going to inherit that template. So this is something that I have complained about, and uh, there are several workarounds for how to get around this. One of the things that I've done is I've used a plugin that adds tags and categories to pages, and I would modify this rule to exclude certain tags, like landing page or something like that. So that this template would run on every page except for those with a specific tag, right? And it works just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of eh. So uh, if we look at this, so okay, since 1.8.4, uh, essentially what this filter does, this Bricks Active Templates uh, filter, what it does is if you are using a kind of a global, like single template, it will only load it if that page that you're on does not have a template that you made with Bricks itself. I realize that sounds confusing, but here's what I mean. So, as with this is kind of a template that applies to all pages, but this here, this home page had its own template that I built from the page itself. I used Edit with Bricks. So when I do that, when any of us does that, what this filter will do is it will load with greater priority the template that you created with the Edit Bricks button. So let's go ahead and illustrate that now. So, so we've activated it. And if I reload this page now, voila, you see? So this is what we get. So this is the page template that I would expect. And so now I basically place this filter on my upstream sites that I create all my other sites from. And the code is pretty straightforward. So it'll look for a specific content type. So it could be pages, it could be posts. You could modify this to be an array that returns multiple post types. In my case, in this code editor here, let's not judge the fact that I'm using a code editor. Ideally, you should place this code within a functions .php file or just a one-off um, functionality plugin. Um, but in this case, what I want to highlight is, we're we're looking at page. So if we're on a page post type, we're going to load the template, the active template that was created with the Edit Bricks Builder button. So if we, again, if we just illustrate this, so we go to page, I'm just going to create a new page, thumb, page. Isn't this great? Okay, now we're going to publish this bad boy. And we're going to go ahead and load this. So again, this is the template that we expect. But now, what if I click on Edit with Bricks, right? And as we bring this up, I'm going to pick a new template, drop, and I'm just going to insert this one here. Save it. And now we're going to look at it on the front end. Actually, let's do this instead. Okay, no, this will work actually. So now we notice that this is the page that the appropriate template loads. So effectively, when we use Edit Bricks to edit an individual one-off page to put a custom template on it, now this is what will be loaded first. So our active templates, the ones that we create with Edit Bricks, those are the ones that will show up first as opposed to the standard single page post type template. So sounds very wordy. I'm sure I didn't do a great job explaining it, but this filter is definitely something that you should consider including in your code. And a thing to note, if you copy this directly from the Bricks Academy website, these two lines of code disable your header and footer. So you might want to get rid of these lines or comment these lines out. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, and if you have any questions, leave a comment.